Have you noticed just a little bit of humidity coming back into the tri-state today? Well, it's ahead of this right here, which is our next best chance for showers and thunderstorms. Thursday, a first alert weather day. Good afternoon. I'm Meteorologist Erin Ashley. We're unpacking the threats for very small showers today and also the timing for tomorrow, because while it is going to be heavy and quite impactful to your morning, it's at least not going to impact your entire day. The afternoon and evening practices will likely go on as planned, as scheduled, just a little muddy as well. We're going to unpack what this means for the rest of your weekend temperatures, which is going to be a little bit of a roller coaster. But for now, let's talk about why this is a first weather day. We've experienced heavy rain before. We need the heavy rain. We really do. But it'll be especially impactful for those hitting the road early Thursday morning. We're going to see some showers push in after midnight. They'll start to get really heavy around 4 in the morning with some embedded thunderstorms. We're not expecting anything strong or severe, but again, the impact here is key. Why we issued that first alert weather day, because around 4 to 10, heavy rain is going to be trekking through in pulses throughout the tri-state. You'll see it here on your weather timeline in just a second. Widespread showers will continue through the early afternoon and then they'll lighten up. But most of us going to get at least half of an inch of rain, which again, we need it. Right now, Cincinnati, nice and calm. You would almost not believe me when I said that it is quite comfortable outside. It is noticeably more humid though, more seasonably humid. We're still in summer, folks, and today will feel more like it. 78 right now at noon. It feels like 80 degrees with that humidity starting to return back to that summer feel. Give you an idea of current conditions around the tri-state. 78 here in Cincy, 77 up in Hamilton, Batesville 72, and Falmouth, where we have a little bit of extra clouds, is also in the low 70s right now. Again, humidity is going to be driving the weather over the next 2 days because we are going to tap into some heat index values, like I just showed you, that are a couple degrees warmer than the actual air temperatures. It's because of these winds out of the southwest that we are noticing this heavier air moving on into the tri-state. So winds noticeable, not extreme. They're sustained from 5 to 15 miles per hour. Maybe some gusts today up to about 20, but nothing too extreme like I keep mentioning. Here are the dew points. To put it in perspective, folks, we've been seeing dew points that are at least 10 degrees below 60, so very dry air in place over the last week or so. And today we noticed something a little bit more seasonal with dew points in the 60s. So out the door over the next few hours, you're getting you ready for a more summer-like day. Temperatures in the mid to low 80s towards the heat of the day, and we can't rule out a shower or two southeast of Cincinnati, but most of us are staying entirely dry until Thursday morning. So if you're heading out to GABB tonight, I'm not expecting anything in the way of rain because the rain threat is going to be far south and east of Cincy. So hopefully we're able to bring home the series win tonight, 81 for first pitch at 6:40. It'll feel a little bit closer to like 83, 84 because of that humidity. So keep that in mind. Tomorrow, we're only dropping into the low 60s for tomorrow morning. The temperatures are not the main weather story, though. It is the chance for some showers and thunderstorms, again, towards the morning. The afternoon and evening for Thursday look great for the Harvest Home Fair, which is in Cheviot. The parade will start at 6. The shower and storm icon you see there, don't be fooled by it because that's in the morning. We'll start to see things clear up just in time for the parade in the evening. It'll still be a little bit breezy as we see that cold front pull on through the tri-state, but you're going to notice temperatures dropping with it into the mid to low 70s. We're only forecasting a high tomorrow of 74 degrees because of that reason. So tomorrow is our next best chance for some showers. The next chance after that is not too far away at all. In fact, it is as soon as Saturday morning, so about 2 days after Thursday. We can't rule out a little bit of rain on Football Friday, but it's mainly just going to be a bit breezy. I want to show you what things are going to look like for today here on your radar image, because today is the start of the temperature roller coaster. We're kind of at the peak right now. We don't expect temperatures to be warmer than today for the next week, to put in perspective. So southwesterly is the culprit for the heat, the humidity leading into this cold front that will pass on through tomorrow afternoon into the evening. You'll notice some breezes with it, but the rain will at least be taken with the breezes out and away from the tri-state. So your weather timeline, unpacking today all the way through your weekend here. We do expect a little bit of rain each and every day, but I'm not saying any washouts today. Mostly sunny skies and mostly dry. A speckle of rain southeast of Cincinnati down towards Georgetown and Maysville, but again, very low impact there. Highs today in the mid to low 80s. Now overnight into Thursday, a line of showers and storms going to be pooling on in to our southeastern Indiana counties first. That'll happen from about 12 or midnight to 2 in the morning here in Cincinnati in the 275 loop around 2 to 4. From 4 to 6, heavy rain will move into our eastern areas, Clinton, Highland, Brown, Mason counties in northern Kentucky as well. And then we can expect those showers to kind of pulse throughout the late morning. It's not until around now, this time tomorrow, lunchtime tomorrow, that we start to see some clearing behind that cold front, which it'll be certainly welcome after a little bit of an active start to the day, but again, not a washout because we do quickly see some mostly sunny skies return to the tri-state. Maybe some lower level clouds as that cold air works its way back into the tri-state, but no rain expected there for your afternoon and evening plans. Football Friday. Kind of like today. I'd say it's more like today than it is Thursday, which is good. We start off nice and quiet. Here's 10 on Football Friday. Little bit of speckles of green out there towards the afternoon. We can't rule out some light showers at this time, but I think the heaviest rain, let me back that up for you, is going to be moving through in the evening. We're going to be watching this trend very closely because this is the image at 5. Here's the image at 6. And then here's the image at 7. Not great, I know, because kickoff time is at 7. So we can't rule out spotty showers and storms during game times on Friday evening. However, the heaviest rain will be working through the tri-state even later. So if you don't get the rain during the actual game, there is still a chance you see it overnight into your Saturday. But then the rest of your weekend, once we get through Saturday morning, it also looks great. So how much rain are we talking? So this is through Thursday. This is up until Friday afternoon, so I guess that includes the chance on Friday too. But anyways, most of us are going to be getting about half of an inch of rain. Very welcome. It'll do enough to keep us from being bone dry. It won't make the drought worse, but it won't make it too much better either. And 1 inch is more than likely for those south and east of Cincinnati, but we can't rule out higher totals near 2 inches. In spots as well. More than likely going to be seeing that south and east of us out down towards parts of the Commonwealth and out towards West Virginia and southeastern Ohio as well. But then Saturday morning brings in yet another ½ inch for those of us that do get the rain, which is going to be pulling in from the southwest into the east. So with how much rain we're talking, the temperature fluctuations up and down, you're going to notice some winds with this as well. Today, those wind gusts up to about 20 miles per hour from the southwest. Thursday, also about 20 to 25 miles per hour. And then Football Friday, it's going to be breezy. 35 mile per hour wind gusts from the north. And so, all right, this is from the south actually. Thursday's from the north. Friday's from the south. So it's going to feel a little bit more humid on Friday afternoon as well, ahead of that chance for some showers on Saturday. But then we start to cool down in days 6 through 10. So that's going to be heading into the second half of the weekend, starting on Sunday and lasting through the early part of next week, in which temperatures are going to be on average below normal. And your 6 to 10 day rainfall outlook, that's what you're looking at here. The gray means more than likely we are going to be sticking right around normal for this time of year, which means we'll receive some rain, just not a lot of it and not too little of it, right there in the middle, which is welcome. Today, forecasting a high of 83 degrees. A few showers are going to be popping off south and east of Cincinnati, but most of us entirely dry until those showers move in overnight into Thursday, which will happen around midnight for those out in Ripley, Dearborn, Franklin, Fayette, and Union counties. Even Switzerland and Ohio can't rule it out as early as midnight too. It'll be heavy at times. You'll have some embedded thunderstorms too. Lightning and gusty winds are possible. I'm not forecasting anything strong to severe because temperatures are going to be into the low 60s and there's not enough sunlight happening overnight, of course. And tomorrow morning, a first alert weather day, Thursday, 74. Mostly morning rain and storms. That rain will be exiting the area by the early afternoon. It'll still be a little breezy. We'll still notice some clouds, but it'll at least not actively be raining by the dinner time hours and the time many of us are heading home from work or from school tomorrow. In the rest of your 7-day forecast, again, it's a roller coaster, folks. We're in the mid 80s now, mid 70s Thursday, 80s on Friday, mid 70s on Saturday, and then low 70s Sunday and Monday. You see that? You see what I did there? That's a roller coaster, folks, if I've ever seen one. So it's a fall-like feel that's not too far away. You'll see those morning lows dip into the 40s as soon as Sunday morning. Very dry air is in place, so it's not impossible for most of us to be hitting the upper 40s by Sunday morning, but forecasting 49 there for Monday too. And then slowly but surely, we are going to be watching for the return to seasonal heat, which is going to be near 80 degrees by this time next week. See if we have any questions coming on into our comments. Montgomery's tuning in and saying thank you for everything. You are so welcome. Happy to help. Okay. Well, I believe that's everything that I have prepared for you guys. We're going to touch base one more time on that first alert weather day, what you need to know ahead of the Thursday morning commute, which is going to be because of the heavy, at times, rain. It'll start earlier, around midnight. Isolated showers working through the tri-state, but around 4 is when the heaviest rain pulls into Cincinnati. Maybe some thunderstorms as well. Some strong winds can't be ruled out, but again, nothing strong or severe. But give yourself plenty of time getting out the door Thursday morning. The interstates, absolutely here in Cincinnati and downtown, because we all know even a little bit of rain can slow things down pretty dramatically out there on the roads. Well, how about half an inch to 1 inch? It'll really slow things down. So give yourself extra time, but look forward to a mostly dry afternoon. I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. I'm live in Queensgate. Thanks so much for tuning in this Wednesday afternoon. I hope you have a great rest of your day.